So my full name, I'm Brandon Volel, and I'm from Roxbury, Boston. I describe myself as an all-around artist, so I feel like art comes from all things. Taking a nap, going for a jog, going out to listen to music, having a conversation, paying attention. There's art to everything you do. So I try to like grasp all those things and make it part of my creation process. Well, what really inspired the name was me deciding I was going to be an artist, and I was deciding I'm going to start composing. And it really started from me being in Counterpoint, because in Counterpoint, all Berklee people know they give you assignments every week. You got to use rules to write music, invert basses and trebles, all that type of stuff. But by me doing that, it made me want to write music. So I was just like, I'm doing this, and here we are. So I didn't say I wanted to be something, because anybody can want to be anything. But if you decide to be something, then as long as you keep saying that, it will happen. Because then you start to believe it more. You start, it's like if someone says, unfortunately, it's like if someone says, oh, I'm a loser. You're a loser until you decide not to be one. All right? So everything's a decision. Yeah. Well, in terms of music, everybody, and I'll bring that down a little bit so it's not too broad. But I'm really into, if you can't tell, Marquise Hill and Nicholas Payton. I also really love Notorious B.I.G. and I like Kendrick, all these people. And I like Alex Isley. And what's funny is I had a conversation with Nicholas Payton the other day, and I had transcribed a solo of his. And he asked me if I knew what the contrafact of the song was, and he's breaking down each piece of the song, where he got each piece from. And so for me, this song, Power of the Tongue, this song was motivated from Nicholas Payton's tune, it's called 2 on his album Numbers, and a song by Alex Isley, I forgot the name of it, but those two had me write the song out. A song that I hear and I'm like, I love music, surprisingly, is it's like an end credit song to the Fast and Furious 10, called Nothing Else Matters, because it's just so powerful, and there's just so much, there's a huge, you can hear and feel the orchestra in the mix, and there's no drums at all, so it's just straight passion. It's just straight, it's all in your face, you know what I mean? It's kind of repetitive, so you have to remember how it feels, so that's a good one. Yeah. Man, music is I feel like music is the one thing, at first, music is the thing I got thrown into as a kid. So I've been doing music since kindergarten up to now, and when I was doing it from kindergarten up to 8th grade, 9th grade, I kind of was just doing it because I didn't really come from playing sports. I played sports on the side, but not for real. And then I was kind of thinking about just going into school for something regular, like college. And eventually, I fell in love with it after I watched a clip of The Incredibles, the scoring for it. And I saw Rick Baptist and Wayne Bergeron in the section. And they were playing behind this movie. And I was never big into being famous for real, but I've always wanted to be part of a project and people hear me and not have to, need security to go to the corner store, So I thought to myself, what if I could, do all this cool stuff and have not a crazy fan base, but a good fan base, get a lot of money for something I love doing, and be able to hit up McKenna's in Savin Hill and not be bum rushed by anybody, So, but after seeing that, I was like, I have to do this. This is what I want to do, Well, for the message, I hope people understand that you can be whatever you want to be and do what you want to do. There's always going to be naysayers, and people be like, nah, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, or they'll refer to you or your project as little or you little whatever. But if you want to be something, you have to decide it and say it. You got to wake up and be like, I do this, I'm this. And you got to be careful about what you say, because certain things will happen based off you saying it. You joke around and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and you'll start to see that around you in your atmosphere. You know, you are what you hang around, and you are what you say you are. So